Welcome to Western Springs College in Auckland. Around 1,300 students call this their school, and its motto is a long one. All students inspired with a love of learning are challenged to discover and develop their unique personal strengths so that they're well equipped to contribute to the building of a just society. That is a mouthful. Some famous past Western Springs College students include the lovely Sophie McIntosh, who plays Honor on Shortland Street, and lots of amazing musicians like the Grammy-winning producer behind Lord, Joel Little, the band Nesian Mystic, and hip-hop artist Shay Fu. And speaking of Shay Fu, the first student we caught up with is his son, Locksman McDonald Ness. A musician in his own right, Locksman won an APRA Songwriting Award this year.
Let's get it, Ollie didn't need no keyboard to battle. Super Nat didn't need Wi-Fi to leave juice rattled. Spitting freestyle is how we play the Dirty Dozen when you're messing with your fams and your cousins.
Let's go from music to movies now.
We're here with Ollie, Matilda, Zach, Ben and Jimmy. You guys were the school team that won Best School Team at the 48-Hour Film Festival this year with your kind of creepy short film, Malice. How did you get the idea?
Well, we were given the genre revenge films, and then we came up with the idea of making it backwards, so it goes from the last event to the first event, and it makes it really interesting.
And you have amazing facilities here, especially for editing. Do you spend all day in here?
Yeah, we spend all the time in here, actually, every lunchtime, morning teas, sometimes form classes.
Maybe a few Oscars coming their way one day. Now for something a little out of this world, we caught up with students who went all the way to Florida for a space camp to see what it took to become an astronaut.
So what does it take to be an astronaut?
Well, we found that it takes a lot of hard work and determination, and you have to be willing to work with other people in a very small, confined space, so yeah.
And how did you see all that physics stuff you learn in the classroom applied?
We got to do a few of the training exercises that the astronauts do when they're first starting out, and so we did a test mission, and we used we had to fly the plane, so there was a lot of putting physics into flying. And so we also went and looked behind some of the rides at the theme parks and saw how they used physics to make the ride what it is and how they made that whole experience.
Very cool. To infinity and beyond! No?
Toy Story joke, what was I thinking? It seems Western Springs has more than its fair share of talented musos. I caught up with the Auckland Central Smokefree Rockquest 2014 winners, Headroom.
Louis, Theo, Finley and Isaac, you guys won Regional Rockquest and you're only year 10. How did that feel?
It was really amazing. I mean, like, we didn't even expect to make it to that round anyway, so it was pretty cool.
It's a huge achievement, and what is it about this school that supports such great musicians?
I think it's the way the school encourages and embraces our musical culture. Yeah.
And it helps that you all love each other?
Yeah, it helps that we all love each other.
Aww.
Can't wait to hear more from Headroom in the future. Western Springs College seems to be a hive of creativity, a product of its liberal outlook, with students doing amazing things. Beautiful greenery, beautiful students, and a beautiful school.
Show.